Hey guys, what's going on? How many times have we climaxed so far? So many insane games, amazing fights, and just unpredictable moves from all of the players. Even BTS, even Basketball. What are we saying? Wait, what? We had a probe that mined the wrong mineral patch or something like that from Best, right? Maybe, I don't know. The Korean competitor was eyeing or oohing something. I could not see it because I was looking at myself in the mirror because I'm so handsome. Like that guy, he is like drooling. Yeah, Bess is a cute looking boy, just like this photo that I used to have of him. He's very, very cute looking in the old days. I'm also cute looking together with Rain, Afro Toss, and Waterboy. That girl is a Christian person. Never give up faith in the Lord. He or she will heal you because why not? You know, Jesus or whatever. Um, Allah could be a woman, a black woman for that matter, a black transgendered woman. Um, because I'm all about equality. I treat all people and semi pseudo people equally. They're all interesting in my regards. Anyways, what was I talking about? So Bess is a cute person, like I've just mentioned to you. Some nice games so far. Dominator is not the best map for Protoss per se. Let me just quickly once again remind you of the stats. There it is. Dominator only 45.7% win rate. And with the current spawning position, Bess is screwed in the butthole. Look at the spawning position. He is gonna get dropped over and over again from Soki. You know, when I'm a Soki, no. I'm a Soki fanboy, no. Queen would drop him so many times this game throughout these areas, and it's gonna be impossible. But let's see, because Bess is an ASL finalist. He's got steel's, balls of steel. He's got Dragon Z balls of steel. And he's going to try to come out here. The probe will try to attack. And looks like the attack has commenced. There is going to be a chance for Best to put some cannons behind this. I guess it's the only way. Oh, is this a fake? Sorry, I could not see if that was a gateway behind this or not. I guess it might have been a fake. I was not paying attention. But behind this, Best will expand. There it is. It's not really a fake, but he didn't have a chance to do it. So he's going to come out here and try to stop this drone from expanding to the 10 o'clock position instead as a more doable target. Anyways, yeah, so Dominator, let me just quickly explain to you what this map is really about. Some interesting feature. There it is, Dominator. You have a reverse ramp, right? So that means that you don't want to lose your high ground. I guess for Zerg, you expand here towards this 10 o'clock position. For Protoss, if you expand on this base, it's going to be on the low ground. It's going to be very hard to defend. Taking this base a little bit further out and also hard to defend because it's kind of really clunky out there. And drop is going to be a thing. Of course, Protoss can also drop, but it's least likely. It's very least likely. There's a game that I did not really cast the game, but I've cast a snippet of it, where Jadon lost 22 drones to a Dark Temple drop from Best on this map, Dominator, in this exact spawning position but reversed. So Best was at the 11 o'clock position, and at that time Jadon was at the 3 o'clock position. So drop is so devastating on this map. Anyways, maybe this is gonna be a last chance for me to thank you, in this game. So let's go ahead and head on with it. This is Mr. Thomas. So hold on. Thank you very much for your support in the last 30 days. And of course, he's the greatest fan. I'm his greatest fan. He's not really a fan of me. He just buy me coffee. The drone sniped the probe, nicely done. But also the other person I'd like to thank, Mr. Alexander the Ochlisk. Thank you very much. I think you're as handsome, but I'm seeing it. Mr. Chen. Thank you very much. Ni hao ma. Please leave more comments. Mr. John from Sweden. Do not drink beer or whatever. Eat peanuts. Eat real nuts, like human nuts. JW. I cannot say anything to you because you told me not to say anything. Mr. McDonald, what's going on? Mr. Monolasco, you are just like my father. This is my image of my father. I just drew you, to my father's image. Mr. Sea Goblin, thank you for support and the 10 straight months of coffee money. And Mr. Spider-Mine, thank you for nothing. Thank you for everyone. And the last person I'd like to thank is going to be the person who won the prize yesterday, Mr. Heyman Wustin Auto Repair. He was able to guess correctly that I was in a taxi, so I guess Today will be the last time I will be thanking you. From tomorrow on, it's not going to be possible for me to thank you anymore. Looks like this probe will fall. Yes, it will fall, but it's going to be more. All right, interesting. Another probe will fall. So 2 probes have fallen here. Zerlings will go inside the main. Zelle need to get there soon. Zerling with speed has been invested. Another probe will need to run for its life. And looks like one Zerling could have possibly get trapped here. The Nexus. This is Zelle attacking though. Seems to be looking very interesting. Looks like there's gonna be some micro. It looks like Queen is not paying attention. He might lose a draw. No, he's not, but he's lost so much mining time. Look at how much mining time he's lost by sending all of his drone towards the other base. That's like 200 minerals worth of money. Right? Like, those drones are not mining at all. Anyways, these are also going to try to take some hits now and not able to find it. So that was a good save at the last minute. But drones getting sent towards the new base will also be glitched and take some hits as well. A single Zerling is there to support. Best has wasted 2 Zealots. And he's not sniped any drone, but he's able to force drone to relocate. And I guess he will come in here to go for an attack. That's the wrong drone to attack. No, he gets it. Wow. He was very lucky because that drone was damaged from before. Are you goddamn insane? Like I mentioned to you. Oh, Zerg is about to come in. Like I mentioned to you, sometimes it's better not to be safe than to be sorry, but to be lucky than to be talented. You know, luck is very, very important in life. You are lucky that you met a girl and she is not dating anybody, and you know you picked up her bag when it just suddenly dropped on the floor and it rained, and you suddenly had, you know, an umbrella in your toolbox or whatever. Zerglings are trying to attack it. This is insane tense moments for both of these players. Queen has invested a lot in this, and in exchange he's got nothing. His drone situation should not be that great. Anyways, looks like there's gonna be some mutuals. I guess where the course is. Okay, there they are. They're gonna be hiding in the backside. Templar Archive is up very early from Bess, so he either would be having additional high Templars to work with, and by the time he goes for the push, he should expect to have. Okay, what is this? Bess is not investing so much into his. Okay, go for the. Okay, he's not going for the Zerlings. Why not? I guess he could be able to actually snipe the Zerlings very easily and get like 8 or 7 Zerlings, but he's gonna decide to go for the frontal attack instead because he knows right now Queen has got nothing from, you know, on the ground. He's got Zerlings, but they're all in the front, and everything else that Queen is making is in the form of air units. So the Scourge is going to try to come out in. He will see that 3 cannons have been invested, and there's a Dark Templar moving all the way inside the main now. What is the reaction from Queen? There's an Overlord in the main. Wow, how the hell did he have a Star Sense to go for that Overlord? It's going to be very difficult because drone pool is very, very devastating. And also the Dark Templar is really, really damaged. It will get sniped. Very damaged, and that Dark Templar could actually run and hide in the corner now. The core says, excuse me, the Overlord will try to go there, so Dark Templar need to hide on the southern side. They need to run away. He died. Massive mutuals behind this. Does Best. Okay, he's gonna make it in the corner. This is like the weakest of all builds. Of all the builds he could have chosen, for example, make more Corsairs, make a Dark Archon. He's chosen to make a Light Archon. This build is like lame. It's very, very lame. But looks like he's gonna be going for the core upgrade. I believe it is Dragoon range. He would not be making air weapons upgrade right now, especially when he doesn't have any Corsairs. He's got like 2 Corsairs. He's gonna make some cannons. This is a very kind of semi build. He's gonna be going for frontal attack with 2 Archon, some Zealot. He's gonna be banking on the fact that he will have Zealot with leg, 2 Archon to support, and possibly 3 Corsairs. And that timing attack is gonna try to hit before Hydras can become a problem here. But this will invite the Miches to fly into his base. Of course, this is why you have 3 cannons to support. And looks like this push is commencing now. There's a single. There are 2 Sunkens now to protect. Zerlings are trying to find some openings, but the SimCity is quite good. Looks like how many Miches do we have here? Maybe 7. The Archon will arrive. Need to take some hits right now. He's not attacking. Of course, he need to actually join the battle. Archon need to attack against the Miches right now. The Sunkens will need to target on the Archon. The Archon is very damaged, and looks like the SimCity is protecting those Miches against the Archon. The need to go for the drone. Go for the drone. He gets a couple of drones here, and looks like that Sunkens will survive the moment the Sunkens survive, and those Archons cannot attack anymore. He need to attack right now and go for the Hydras. Okay, he's gonna be going for the Hydras. Not bad. He need to send one of the Archon to the Miches. He gets some hits on the Miches. The other units will be sending them to The Hydras here, looks like those Archons are very, very damaged. They're very damaged. Use one of the Archons to attack. Now he's on the high ground. Dragoons are following up here. Need to survive until the Dragoons are alive. They are very, very damaged. Need to send one Archon to the Hydras. One Archon has been sniped. We will take a hit. Now both Archons have died. And now there's going to be a lot of Dragoons. But now those Archons could have been used to attack. And that was bad micro from Best. He shot himself in the foot. Queen has got 94 supply. Queen is very, very close to winning this game. I believe it's going to be a Dragoons attack here. But very small number of Dragoons. Not a lot of Dragoons here. Where the Hydras, they could be coming from the other side. And it looks like Dragoons going to hold it. More Zelle's coming out to support them up. But you need to actually have more Hydras, and now you know, Best has known that he doesn't have enough forces to hold here. He will try to hold this middle. The next wave come from the back here to support. Dragoons are doing some moving shot. The Hydras are coming from the low ground, and those Mutants are just too power overwhelming for the Dragoons to support here. Good moving shots, but it's not enough. You needed to use the Hydras for the storms, not to morph them into Archon. And finally the Corsairs made the entrance, but a little bit too late, I believe. Now the Corsairs actually get sent back, and the Zealots are attacking nicely here, but he cannot, he used all of his gas for the 4 Hydras that actually was not used for anything at all. And it's going to be the last attack. The Corsairs died, and those Mutants are still alive. We will see GG getting called by Best soon, and we will have BTS, I think. BTS versus Soki in the final set. 3 cannons cannot hold. Well, I guess for now they might be able to hold here. Yeah, going for double Archon is a lame-ass build. You could go for many things. More Corsairs, Dark Archon, heck, even Massive Dragoons would work much better than two light Archon. It's so gas-intensive and so risky. Anyways, the Mutants will have +1 carapace now. If Zelle can stop an expansion, right now it's going to be great. The Zealots are hiding. You can see in the corner. But I guess they would maybe get sent back at some point in the future. And finally, we will have those Hydras getting remade. But this would just buy time for the Mutants to rebuild and re-energize themselves here. Dragoons alone cannot cut it. You needed to have Corsairs, but he lost his only Corsairs. And now his Dragoon count is terrible. Dragoon count is terrible. Some small engagement just to buy some time. You need to cover. It looks like Best is trying very much to go for a nice timing attack. He has successfully moved some of his Hydras to the northern side. He's pulling back, and maybe now Queen doesn't know that the army is on this side. I guess it's going to be an engagement here, and it looks like those Hydras position has been revealed, so Queen will send some of his Mutants to that areas. What are these Mutants going to attack? I guess he will try to harass against his expansion. There are several cannons though. Can he get, for example, the Templar Archive? Looks like those Mutants will be out of position though. He would try to snipe some cannons, but not able to do anything. And looks like the frontal attack is on. This is Best's only chance to win. He needs to cast several storms before the Mutants actually come back here. The Mutants trying to get involved in the backside. Those Hydras will be tossed. There's going to be one great storm. Great trade. Split of Hydras. And the next storm is going to need to be perfect. Precision strike. Need to strike right now. Looks like good pullback from Queen. And now those damage has been damaged. There's going to be Mutants coming from the back. But Zelle supporting those Dragoons will eat up those Hydras Mutants because they are very damaged. But now Dragoons are on the high ground. They actually gonna wait for those Hydras to actually wait for and get more Storm's energy. He's gonna back up. I'm not so sure if this backing up is the right idea. Just go for the Hydras because the Hydras count from Queen is very low right now. Attack. He can actually cast 2 more Storm. He will attack. He's within reach of the Sunken where the Mutants are gonna try to come and cut off reinforcements. Not a bad idea. Zealous are plowing through. There's gonna be a storm. Maybe he's gonna be waiting for the Mutants to come back to do a storm here. The Mutants are not engaged. Zealous will engage right now. Good storm. Other the great storms need to get all of the Mutants need to storm right. That's waiting for the units to get morphed here, but Zerlings are coming from the back. Maybe it's not enough. The Archon could not morph in time. And keep in mind that behind this, Best doesn't have an expansion. He is trying to micro his Dragoons greatly here. The next wave of army is not coming through, but there's Archon that morph at just right moment. The Archon got sniped, and this is gonna be the final battle. Best will get eliminated. No! Wait, not yet! Zelle arrived at all the wrong time here! And will he save the Dragoon? He needs to save every single Dragoon. If he actually plows to this just enough, go for the Hydrant! Go for the Hydrant right now. Lurker's gonna be going when the last of the Hydras have fallen. Go for the Hydrant. At least he can get the Hydrant destroyed. The game would change the direction right here. He's trying to go for the Hydrant. He's attacking against the Lurkers. Go for the Hydrant. The Hydrant is down. Zealots are plowing through, but there's gonna be no observer. So robotics is very, very late. The Hydrant is gone. Go inside the main. Send your Zealot inside the main, man. He's trying to destroy one of the Lurkers. Is going to get destroyed here, but Dragoons will actually need to attack. It looks like Lurkers could not morph on time. What a save! The Lurker is fallen. No, the Lurker is alive. The second Lurker is still alive. So you need to attack against the third base. He will storm. He will know exactly where those Lurkers are located. Just go for a blind storm. Blind storm for the win. The first blind storm is on. The second blind storm needs to be deployed. He's storming. Oh my God! The last Lurker. This is going to be misplay, Messi. Oh my freaking God! This game gets a 4
superstar for me. Insane crap. I've never seen anything like that from the day Jesus resurrected from the planet. This was the greatest resurrection of all time. God damn it. Buy me coffee. See you soon. Bye bye.